what I'm about to tell you surely should be a massive wake-up call to Labour, because whereas Labour at the moment seem to be getting the country more and more in debt with their outlandish and stupid plans, in my opinion, Reform actually is saving money. But just what am I going on about then? Well, Reform UK are saving a load of money in Kent, which of course is one of their councils, and they're aiming apparently to slash about 40 million quid by cutting back on net zero spending, which is about time, isn't it? It's all happening super fast, of course, since they took over in May, and Lyndon Kemkerin, the leader of the Kent County Council, is basically promising to save £7.5 million by 2030 by ditching the electric car fleet plan. And get this, they're also going to save a whopping £32 million by cancelling the net zero property compliance plans, which is about time, because let's face it, it's surely going to cost an absolute boatload for people who presumably want to sell their houses, but also no doubt landlords as well. And remember, not all landlords are big businessmen. Some actually have a house to save up as some sort of pension income, don't they, when they retire. Plus, get this, apparently Reform are also trimming down on councillors' allowances too, which is going to save even more cash. So I don't know about you, but I think it won't be too long before Keir Starmer does, let's just say, one of his ballet dancing U-turns and kind of copies Nigel Farage on some of these things. But Kent is the first council to roll out these savings after Reform snagged control of 10 councils in May. And they're not stopping there either. They've already apparently scrapped trans training materials that, let's just say, were a little bit too controversial. Miss Kemkerin is super proud of her team, saying that they've found these savings in just a few weeks, while still getting the hang of their new roles. I mean, can you imagine what they'll achieve in the coming months or even years, whereas Labour no doubt will, who knows, perhaps sink us into the 10 depths of hell. Although let's face it, with the way things are currently going, we're nearly halfway there already, aren't we? And of course, their cost-cutting unit Doge is kind of like the UK's version of Elon Musk's Doge team, packed with software engineers, data analysts, and of course, forensic auditors. They've already been busy in Kent, and now they're moving on to Reform's other councils, so who knows what savings they're going to make over there. The Doge team suggested that scrapping the net zero renewable energy programme and the electric vehicle transition, which, let's face it, are going to save, aren't they, a ton of money, surely. And that's not all. Miss Kemkerin is also pushing for a 5% cut in councillors' allowances, which will generate a whopping £202,500 to be used for ward grants. So they're putting it back into the system rather than doing what Labour more than likely does and saying that, who knows, perhaps a toilet seat costs 10 grand, a hammer costs 20, or whatever. And since Reform took over, the council's debt has already apparently dropped by £16 million, saving £2,000 a day in interest payments. But of course, they're not done there. They're even aiming to cut it by over £33 million by next March with their no more borrowing policy. Something which, let's face it, Labour really could take a leaf out of that book, couldn't they, eh? She's also checking out various subscriptions to see if they're worth it, hoping to save up to £180,000. And of course, you know, with Angela Rayner's local government reorganisation on the horizon, she's already scrapped plans to move staff into a new building. Plus, they're already saving money into children's services by bringing care homes back in-house and buying properties, which will save £1.5 million over the next 2 years. So all this, remember, is in such a short time. And Labour really do need to take a few lessons here, don't they? But will they copy them on that? I'll just have to wait and see. But the Doge team, including entrepreneur Aaron Banks, was apparently brought in by Zaya Youssef, the head of apparently Reform's Government Efficiency Department. But anyway, what do you think about this? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll be back very soon with some more videos. So make sure you click the subscribe button down there so you don't miss my next one.